and I felt an intense pressure in my ears, and I picked up my daughter, and it just didn't feel right, so I picked up my daughter and ran over to the wall in the basement, and then our window blew out in the basement. It's very hard to, save up the money to buy a house, and when you have it, that's like your safe space.
This morning, devastation in southwest Iowa after a tornado ripped through Greenfield yesterday evening. Now, take a look at this stunning drone footage. According to preliminary reports, 2 tornadoes touched down yesterday, part of severe weather that tore through the Midwest. Now, Iowa State Patrol has reported multiple people are dead and more than a dozen injuries after the incident. Now, the town's population is 2,000 people, and the hospital in Greenfield was also damaged, meaning those injured had to be taken elsewhere, including a makeshift hospital in a lumber yard. Aaron Haggerty with our ABC affiliate in Omaha has more on how the community is dealing with this tragedy.
Devastation.
You just never think it's going to happen to you,
Roseanne Freeland and her husband weren't yet sure where they'll stay the night.
My son lives down there. We've got some friends that offered their house to us, so we're good.
She says she's thankful to be alive. Her family is okay, but not everyone was so lucky. The Iowa Department of Public Safety says there were multiple fatalities.
Everything's gone. Only thing that matters to me right now is that my family's okay.
David Griffith's auto shop was leveled. He checked on a neighbor after the tornado ripped through town.
And he looked bad, and he was trying to find his dog. And I told him I would try to help find his dog, and they took him away, and I know now that he has lost his life.
Luke Doffenbaugh rushed to his parents' house to check on his son. He was trapped for around 15 minutes.
I was able to squeeze out a small hole. I was smashed down in there pretty good. I think we'll all get together, and this stuff will get cleaned up pretty quick. It's just so devastating. I just hope people can get back in their homes and get things going again as soon as possible.
In Greenfield, Iowa, Aaron Haggerty, KETV Newswatch 7.
Just devastating aftermath. Well, this morning, Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds and emergency officials in Greenfield assessing the damage. Now, a school in Greenfield is canceled for the rest of the year and is now also being used as a makeshift hospital.
It's just gut-wrenching. I mean, I was just in Minden, as I said, 3.5 weeks ago, and that was horrific. And I think there's even more debris and just more more impacted here. So it is just horrific. It's hard to describe until you can actually see it, the devastation. And it's just, but at the same time, I can't begin to tell you just how heartwarming it is to see just everybody out there helping each other. A friend was going through a neighbor's place looking for photos and just personal items that she could get back to the owner. So you just see that over and over.
Now, Reynolds would not give any information on any fatalities, saying the town is still in a search and rescue operation. Well, the severe weather also strong enough to damage infrastructure in southwest Iowa. Officials say 3 wind turbines were toppled by heavy winds at a wind farm near Prescott, Iowa. And we can just see one broken in half and even smoking after storms swept through. Now, it's not known yet if a tornado is what brought down the turbines. Well, in response to the damage we've seen, Reynolds has issued a disaster proclamation for 15 counties impacted by the weather, and that provides grants up to $5,000 for families who make up to 200% of the federal poverty level. And Reynolds also says she plans to apply for federal disaster relief less than 2 weeks after FEMA funding was approved for Minden, now Iowa, after a tornado hit there last month.
We're going to be aggressive. We can turn these around fairly quickly, and so I'm sure, especially after looking at the amount of devastation, the community is flattened and the debris. If we qualified in Pot County and in probably in Shelby, we're going to qualify again.
Now we'll continue to follow this story and bring you updates as they become available.